Alright, hold on. That music might be a little bit too loud. I gotta bring that down a little bit. Settings? Gallery? Is there not, settings under the main menu? Guess not. Okay, I guess we gotta start first. Alright, let's start first, and then we'll, I'll lower the audio, because it's blaring. Can you guys hear me? Wait, what about the select button? No. Alright, let me start, lower the volume, and then I'll go back. Can I set it here? Oh, I can set it here, okay. Let's do 15. It's still pretty loud. How does that sound on your guys' end? Is that better? Can definitely hear me? Okay, cool. Surprise stream. Yeah, man. I didn't think I was going to have the time, but... Better? Okay. We can lower it. You know what? Let me lower it some more. Let me just be sure. As good as the music is in this game, it's like... people aren't watching to hear music. You know what I mean? Okay. So let me make sure that saved it. I'm so rusty at this game. Okay, looks like it saved it at 11, right? Alright, I'll keep it at 11. Hopefully that's good. So welcome everybody. We're finally playing... Hold on, I gotta move my other stuff. We're finally playing... Romance 9, baby. There it is. There it is. Look at that beautiful case. Look at that price tag. $16.99. I wonder when I got this. I wish I had the receipt still. Still got the book and everything. Romance 9, my favorite Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It's been a long time since I played it, and I'm super rusty. So, I figured, you know what? Let's just stream me shaking off the rust. So, I got the controls down. Because I am playing with an Xbox controller of all things. I got the controls down. We're just going to jump into a start. We're going to do Battle of Chibi as Liu Biao. Very difficult start. There's so many things to talk about with this game. But just know that the difficulty is old school. Okay? This is tough stuff. Okay? This is back in the PlayStation 2 days, okay? When the developers didn't give two shits, bro. You either figure it out or too bad, okay? Everybody was Dark Souls back then, okay? Everybody was Dark Souls back in the PS2 era. And the PS1 era, for that matter. Let me say hi to everybody who's here. What's up, Tomy? Pony Bro's here. Wolf's Heart. And everybody else who's watching. The music, yeah, the music. I used to, I remember I used to fall asleep and the music would wake me up. Like that blare would fucking wake me up, seriously. Oh yeah, let me read the text. So we're playing 207. Like I said, we're playing as Liu Biao, Battle of Chibi. This takes place in the year before the Battle of Chibi. Cao triumphs over Yuan Shao, forcing the remnants of the Yuan family to join Gongsun Kang. This is actually kind of cool. If you play as Gongsun Kang, you do have the 2 Yuan boys. They're both there. This is right before they get executed. In the south, Liu Bei and Liu Biao managed to fend off Cao Cao's advance with Su Shu as the warlord. In Jiandong, Sun Ce dies suddenly, and Sun Quan becomes the successor. He is aided by Zhou Yu and Cheng Pu, as well as the skillful Lu Su and Lu Meng. So if you've played Chibi before, you know Chibi. Now look at the numbers here. Look at the numbers, okay? We're playing as Liu Biao. We have 3 cities, 41,000 soldiers. Sun Quan has 51,000 soldiers, 46 officers. So Sun Quan has double the officer, the manpower, when it comes to officers, 10,000 more soldiers. Liu Bei has 14,000, 15 officers. Are you ready to see what Cao Cao's got? 41k, 51k, 299,000 soldiers. 41k, 51, and this is Romance 9. This game has a very fast tempo. This is not a game where it's like, oh, well, it's going to take 2 years before the AI can start to maneuver. No, no, no. This game has a very quick tempo, very, very fast. 299,000. We've got 40,000 by comparison. And Sun Quan has 50k. You can add up everyone else on this map, and they have less soldiers than Cao Cao does, okay? 38, 18, 47, 41. We've got about half. If you add up all the other forces on this map, we have a little bit over half of the manpower that Cao Cao has by himself. By himself. So yeah, this is a really good scenario. This is an excellent way to start things off. Now, on top of that, we're going to play on expert difficulty. Expert difficulty adds a flat, from what I remember, it adds 10,000 soldiers to every city that is not yours. Okay? Every city that's not ours gets 10,000. So Cao Cao's going to get 10,000 soldiers for every city that he's got. So his numbers are going to be about 400,000. Okay? Gonna be nuts. They're gonna zerg those ports? Yeah. I don't think we're gonna live very long. I'm just happy that I got the time to play. Finally. Vice City and San Andreas, yeah, those were peak games. Samurai Warriors Empires. Samurai Warriors Empires is actually the best Empires games that they've ever made. Alright, so remember, 299,000. Let's let the sweet, awesome movie play. Because all the movies are good.
在官渡大败袁绍的曹操，趁势消灭袁家，取得河北之地。曹操将下一个目标定为江南，于是整军向荆州进攻。恐惧曹军之威的荆州刘表，留刘备屯兵新野，以防备曹操南下。刘备一方面整备兵力，另一方面也四处求财，以其能寻获足以对抗曹操的军师。同时，在江东之地，继承孙策之位的孙权也开始为即将到来的大战而准备。时为西元207年，东汉建安12年。这一年正是史上闻名的赤壁之战前一年。
How is the Yuan Shu experience in this game? It's absolute peak, V. It's... The Yuan Shu experience in this game is incredible. He has... Yuan Shu has his hardest start in Romance 9. Okay? Yuan Shu has... There is a start in this game that's Yuan Shu right when he's running to Liu Bei. Not to Liu Bei. When he's running up towards his brother to escape to Yuan Chao. So he has almost nothing. There's... It's... The honeyed wine is almost gone, right? It's all almost gone. Quick driver update. What the fuck? Anyway, he has one of the hardest starts. I think it's the hardest start in the whole series. I'm trying to think. Because you die almost immediately. Romance 11, Yuan Shu has some hard starts, but you can kind of cheese it by just running away. So to me, that's not really like a... You know what I mean? That's not really a start. You're not really holding your ground if you're like, oh, I'm going to play this. But then your first move is like, I'm going to run away. It's like, okay, well, it's not really a challenge. You're not really doing anything. Romance 9, there's nowhere really to go. So you're kind of dead. It's very difficult. I was playing it last week when I was trying to get the controls down. It's funny that you mentioned that because that's one of the first things that I did. I jumped into that. You didn't expect us to have Chinese dub? Yeah, it's got, of course. Okay, so here we are. Our main city, Xianyang. Jiangxia, Nightmare City. And then we've got the crowning jewel, Jianling, which oversees everything else. Oh, let's look at the numbers. So I said Cao Cao had 299,000. Now he's got 469, baby. That's almost 500,000. In the novel, he boasts that he has 1,000,000 troops. And Suge Liang is like, no. He's got half of that strength. In this game, he's literally has half of that strength. Literally has half of that strength. 469. 500,000 soldiers. We have 41k. How many more times is that than us? How many times does 4 fit into, what is it, 46? It's a lot. More than 10 times, right? Gotta be more than 10 times. So, yeah. I love playing as Liu Biao and Jing because Sun Quan also hates your guts. I was just talking about this in a stream before. Sun Quan hates your guts and Cao Cao hates your guts. So there's no better start in 207 than Liu Biao staring both of these guys down and then trying to support Liu Bei, which is, you know, mostly a hopeless endeavor. Also, we're missing our boys. We gotta go get our boys down here. Wei Yan and Huan Zong are both down here. So we gotta get these guys back. Wei Yan's got 83 leadership, 92 war. Huang Zong's got 84 leadership, 93 war. Huang Zong's higher by a point in both categories. How old is Huang Zong? 60? Still got plenty of life ahead of him. Wei Yan's only 33. He's in his prime. Okay, so first thing to do is to draft. The thing about this game is that the older Koei titles, you have a fixed draft pool, right? When you go to draft soldiers, you have this little draft pool here. That manpower slowly goes up every season. So in this game, you cannot just keep infinitely gaining more and more soldiers. You can't set your pocket watch by, I'm going to get this many, and it's just going to keep refilling. No. You have to increase your draft pool, and then you have to go out of your way to draft your soldiers. So there's an extra step. It's not, I build my farms, I've increased my cap, therefore my cap is going to fill up. No. You have to patrol first, increase the trust of the people, more soldiers, there's our pool increase, so our pool's only going up by 3,000. So Jianling's only giving me 3,000 soldiers a season. So you can already see the picture where it's like, once your draft pool is gone, once you get your draft pool gone, once this 12,000 is added to our army, we're going to slow down. Our troop reserves are going to fall off a cliff. The more cities you have, the better you can supplement this. We only have 3 cities. Cao Cao has, what, 29? Half the map? How many cities does he have? I want to know. I want to know. He's got 17. We have 3. So the AI doesn't really even have to build up their cities. Just not Cao Cao. He's got so many cities that just by pure raw increase of draft pool, he can just draft every season at every city and he'll still outpace us. Now imagine he's also going to build up his cities because we're playing on expert. He has more resources. Tactics are harder to execute. So in this game, just because you have a tactic doesn't mean that it's going to work. If you know melee tactics in this game, for example, if I know volley and my opponent knows volley, if I try to use the volley tactic against Huan Zong can shut down my volley tactic in this game. So it's not just what you know, it's who you're fighting against. If he knows how to do the tactic better than you, he'll counter your tactic and shut it down. And when you're playing on expert, the AI gets an increase, just a flat increase to all their counters. So your soldiers have to have that much more experience before they can break through and hit the enemy. There's a lot of stuff to this game, so all I'm gonna do is build up the city. We're gonna draft and drill. This is like a core thing that you do when you start this game. You draft, everybody drafts every city, and then you drill. Whoever's left, start drilling. Unless they're like this guy who's got 16 war. In which case, we're just going to try to search. How awesome would it be for me to get the Yuans? That would make this run incredible. Let me go down the list, see if I can get anybody. Nobody. Okay. Can go for Yuan Xi, but it's going to take 25 days, which is 3 turns. I guess I'll send them. You're not doing anything anyway. Let's reward our people. That's a turn. So you go strategy phase, then you go to an action phase, where your orders are executed. So you can see those little bars filling up. Right now, time's passing by. When it's done, it goes back to the next strategy phase. This is one of my favorite games when it comes to flow because of that. You give your orders, and then you watch them play out. You give your orders, and you watch them play out. The simulation is so good, mainly because there's nothing you can do once you give your orders. You know? In this game, you give your orders, and then you just have to deal with whatever happens. There's no pausing. There's no, oh, wait. There's no, let me stop everything and use my tactic. There's nothing like that. You give your orders, and then it plays out, good or bad. So you have to have contingencies all the time when you give stuff out. When you do your orders in this game, you have to have fallbacks. You have to be thinking about what if. What if things go wrong? What if this guy gets killed? What if we lose the duel? What if the AI throws our unit into disarray? The AI plots like crazy in this game. Your units will get misled. Their formations will get disrupted. Your castles will get raided. Your vaults will get plundered. It goes on and on. The AI does not hold back. I expect Sun Quan to attack us pretty soon, so... Like I said, all I'm going to do is draft and drill. And I know I'm going pretty fast, but that's because I've played this game so much. It's muscle memory at this point. What's up, Ikari? You didn't get a notification? Yeah. You're not the first person to say that. I don't know what the deal is, but sometimes notifications just don't go out. It's pretty annoying. Because I can't really track when it does or it doesn't. Okay, our money's already gone. You see that? cash flow is gone. You only get income every season. Now our biggest city, Xianyang. Jianling is pretty good too, but Xianyang's numbers are already pretty high. So you can see right there, a trade 500, farms is 400. Trust is a little low, but trust is always low. It's your draft pool, so it's always pretty damn low. Now what I'm gonna try, look at this, look at these numbers, bro. 40,000 in Wan, 28,000 in Sushang. Chang'an's got 28k, and then the north. Almost 200,000 soldiers, like, north of the Yellow River. That's gonna get nasty. I don't think I can make an alliance with Sun Quan. I could try, but... let me just see. Also, another thing that's really important about Romance 9. Very important. When I say alliance, I don't mean, like, a set-in-stone alliance. There are no such things in Romance 9 as alliance, okay? There's no concrete alliances in this game. There's no mechanic for that. There is just relationships, you know? So, with Sun Quan, we're uneasy. I don't know if we're hostile with anybody. All you can do is build up the relations up to trusted. But you cannot guarantee 100% that a force will not attack you in this game. Ever. You can never do it, okay? A force can be trusted with you, and they can still, Koei's AI can still say, let's attack the player, and they will do that, and you will be attacked when you least expect it. There is no set alliances in this game. There's never a guarantee, 100% guarantee of safety from any front, okay? If you want to be 100% safe in this game, you have to go and conquer that area. Go take over that area if you want to feel 100% safe. But you can never, ever sign a peace or a deal or nothing. No such thing in this game. Which basically means that Cao Cao will always betray you no matter what. If you guys know Koei programming, you know Cao Cao will betray you all the time. And it's no different in this game. It's not like Romance 2. My first Romance was the same way. Romance 2 on the Super Nintendo. No such thing as alliances in that game either. I think in that game you could sign an alliance, but they could still betray you and attack you. So there's no safety net. Yeah, we still have Gan Ning. Gan Ning's probably our best general. Let's look at our force. We only got 21 people. It's not great. What's the sword button? There it is. So our best generals, we got Gan Ning. Now, one of the reasons I love this game so much is it has true officer growth, okay? In Romance 9, you can increase your officer stats by having them participate in whatever's relevant to the stat. So, Gan Ning, 87 leadership. On the right side, you can see that he has 1 accumulated XP until his next level up for leadership, which is 77. When Gan Ning gets 77 experience points, his leadership will increase by 1, the maximum leadership. And then you can spend training points to increase his leadership by 1. So in this game, you can increase your officer stats and you can track them. So you can see he needs 90 experience in war to increase his war by 1 point, up to 95. And you can keep track of it. He has 2 banked out of 90. When he hits 90, you'll be able to increase his war up to 95. Not only can you increase stats and track them, but your officers in this game can learn any tactic that's in the game, if you're willing to put the work in. So Gan Ning is a foot soldier specialist, so he already has all these foot soldier infantry abilities: strike, assault, and the last level, which is melee. He has 2 horse experience, which is not enough to have anything yet. But if you want to in this game, you can put Liu Shan in Gan Ning's unit and have Gan Ning execute infantry tactics. And if Liu Shan's in that unit, for long enough, Liu Shan will get enough experience to where he can learn foot tactics. Why? Because he's been in a unit that's been using foot tactics. So the growth capabilities in this game are endless. Because you can raise stats however you want, and you can teach anybody anything. Anything. Even if they don't have any experience, they can participate in another unit that knows how to use it, and they will learn it. You can teach them it. So Ganing is pretty much infantry and bow units. So not horse bow, bows. So volley and barrage. Navy is 500. We might have to use Ganing against Wu. He might be the only guy. I guess Huang Zhu. Let's see, Huang Zhu. Huang Zhu's got 200 Navy experience. Zhang Yun's got 300 Navy experience. Okay, we've got some Navy guys. I forget that Liu Biao had some Navy guys. We do have a Navy. Our best officers are Ganing, Li Yan. Wen Pin is pretty good. Wu Jun, 77 leadership. And then we've got the Navy guys, who are kind of underwhelming, but their Navy experience is what matters. Okay, so let's promote Ganing. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a promotion. That's why he quits the force. Let's find him. We'll make him a level 6 general. I'll give him, whose job should I give? Let's give him Zhang Yun's job. And then I'm going to move Huang Zhu down here. We're going to need bow people. We're going to try to help Liu Bei. Now, because we are trusted with Liu Bei, we can move through his territory. So we're going to try to help Liu Bei, but we're also going to try to invade southern Jing and race Sun Quian. Sun Quian's going to attack us down there pretty soon. So I'll leave Ganing to run this castle. We're out of money already. Out of money already. We're gonna have to start searching. Drill. The green bar is our city defense, and the blue bar is our drilling. How trained up our soldiers are. I should probably gather these soldiers at all these ports that we have, too. I've got almost 10,000 soldiers between all the ports. Faction having access to a major river, having a navy, I'm speechless. Oh, White Brows. Ma Liang. We got him. We found a book. Also, items are really good in this game. Items can increase your stats. They can give you abilities, access to formations you don't have. I mean, the really, really good items are charms. In this game, you can find charms, and what they do is they triple the rate that you gain XP. So one of my favorite things to do is to go to these areas where the charms are, find the charms, and then pass them around to people to get them growths. To get their growths up faster. I used to have a little notebook with all the charm locations written down, and I'm going to try to get the Yuans. As impractical as that is, I'm going to try to get them. I can't believe I'm playing this game. Oh, this is crazy, bro. Alright, we got to watch Liu Bei. 26,000. We got to make sure we have his back. We also got to put a unit together. Is anybody at these ports? No. Do I have anybody sitting around? Nope. All right. Next turn, we gotta start collecting all these soldiers together. We gotta get Wei Yan and Huang Zong in our forces. Don't want to lose them to Sun Quan. For a Huang Zu and Sun Quan battle, we're definitely... I don't think we're any match for Wu at all. Huang Zu would need some good lieutenants. He's already got 31,000 right next to us. He's already got double. That's at 25. That's getting ahead of us too. Alright, so what I want right now is I want people that have bow experience. But you know what? Our bows are probably not going to work. Because Huan Zong's in the city. Wen Pei and Li Yan, they've got 300 bowman experience. Huang Zong's probably got the highest bowman experience in the whole game. .600 bow experience. He is the bowman. If we can throw the castle into confusion, that might bypass his counter, his bowman counter. I don't remember if generals can counter you if they're confused. I feel like they can't. So I'm gonna try that. That means I need a strategist in this unit. We have 5 officers here. We don't have any smart guys, not really. Okay, I need a strategist first. You know what? Let's send the strategist to Gonggan. He can meet us there. Because I've got to start moving right now. Kuai Yu... Do you have Confuse? We have to teach him Confuse. I don't know if I have points to train. We do, okay. 8 points to train him. Alright, so we'll teach him Confuse. There's no easy way to learn things. I shall continue to study and learn all that I can. Kuai Yu has mastered Confuse tactics. Alright, we're gonna call him over here. And we're gonna start marching our people over there right now. So they're gonna meet him there. We want Bowman. Huo Yun is in charge. One thing that I like, but it's kind of annoying, is it tries to match historically generals' ranks. So, you have guys who are a lot better, but they're buried in the chart. Okay. I'm going to put Li Yan in charge. We have room for one more person in the formation. Should we go double Confuse? Let's go double Confuse. The reason I say we got room for one more in the formation is because in Romance 9, you put 5 people in one formation. It's not one person for formation like Romance 14. How many people were there in Remake? Is it 3? In 8 Remake, I think it's 3, right? 3 to a formation. Alright, we don't have any money, so... There you go. 15,000 pixels. Look at them go. Look at those pixels go. Wait, hold on. 1 second. Are these all the... Some of my stuff is, How do I set the, Here it is. Yeah, I didn't see your comment, Toby. I just saw it right now, dude. I don't know what's up with YouTube, man. They don't show everyone's comments sometimes. I gotta check to see if there's anything I can do about that, or if it's just their discretion. Who is this? Liu Zan? Yeah, let's try to get him. How's Liu Bei looking? It hasn't broken out yet? Okay. That's good, because I don't have any soldiers for him. Let me call somebody to this port. I've got 5 ports, man. That is a problem. It's a lot of spots to defend. Alright, we're just gonna search, because we're out of cash. Nothing else to do but search. Watch our boys get down here. Kuai Yu's already here. I got Yuan Chang? No way. Ma Liang. That's awesome. I got Yuan Chang all the way down here. Feng Xi. 71, 73. Okay. He said no. Okay. He probably heard we were fighting Cao Cao. He wants his revenge. We gotta try to get his brother. He's 80. Oh, his leadership, his loyalty went up. Fu Tong. That is a young-looking Fu Tong. We gotta try to steal whatever we can. Gather up wherever we can so we can support Liu Bei. In fact, I need a commander here. I don't think I have a good commander. Kai Mao is here, and Zhang Yang, and that's it. Yeah, we don't have a commander there. I don't know if we can take the city, man. I'm gonna try. I think I need more soldiers. It's gonna be close. If Huanzong takes the field, if Wei Yan takes the field, we don't have anybody that can stop them, because Gan Ning is our only fighter up here. And he's watching Wu's movements right now. That's his job. Try to get Feng Xi. Drill. We got Liu Biao drilling out there. Search. I'm surprised Wu hasn't attacked yet. Will we put the Yuans in charge? Yeah, we're going to put the Yuans in charge right now. I'm thinking that I'm going to put Yuan Shang in charge of helping Liu Bei. Feels appropriate. No, nothing yet, Zetra. We just started. We're drilling the boys. We're going to try to make a play on Changsha so we can get Huangzong. The problem with this situation is if I attack and I fail, then Wu's going to get them. So if I attack and all I do is weaken them up, but I fail to take it, then Sun Kuian's going to get them. And he's going to get Southern Jing. So the safer bet might be to take one of these guys first. The problem is, of all 4 of these cities, Changsha is the biggest one, because it's Sun Jian's place. So this is always a medium-scale city. In every game that you play, it's always better, the biggest one of all 4. These cities are kind of mediocre. Very, very mediocre. I might have to risk calling Gan Ning down here. But this is fucking scary over here. I'm gonna have to risk it. I'm gonna have to call Gan Ning over here. Have him personally lead the attack. I can't. Once things go south in this game, they go south quickly. Is Yuan Shang back? Yuan Shang, 75 leadership. Is he even 30 yet? He's 29. This kid didn't even live to see 30. Impulsive personality, that means he'll break away, do his own thing. 62 leadership, 73 war ability. It's pretty easy to get his stats up. He only knows how to use strike. Siege formation, he can use ram. And he can taunt. Third son of Yuan Shao. After Yuan Shao's death, he fought with Yuan Tan for succession. After losing to Cao Cao, he fled to his older brother Yuan Si. That's a typo. Lieutenant Governor of Yu. Where's the rest? Defeated again, he was taken in by Gongzum Kang. And after plotting to kill Gongzum Kang and usurp his territory to continue the fight against Cao Cao, he was beheaded at a banquet. These banquets are very dangerous in Three Kingdoms, don't you know? Beheaded at a banquet, and him and his brother's heads were both sent to Cao Cao to pacify him, so that the Gongzuns could keep their independence. It was a really shitty part in the novel. I did not like it. I didn't like that the Gongzuns took him in, and he immediately started scheming to kill them. I was like, that is fucked. Alright, I got 20,000 here. Liu Bei's got 26. Here come the transports. Here come the transports. And by the way, they're fast as fuck in this game. Transports are very quick. This game is not interested in slowing down or making you clock 60 hours. Romance 9 is a game that you can get a run done in an afternoon. You know? You play for 5 hours, and you can pretty much get your whole run done in those 5 hours. That's how Romance 9 is. It's not a 60-hour per run game. It's very quick. A Yuan Shang Revenge arc? That would be epic. Sun Quan's been promoted? I think it said they made him a governor. Alright, Cao Cao's already attacking oh no, it's a free city. Right. Yuan Shu city. It's empty. Sun Quan's gonna have 40,000 soldiers bordering us. Honestly, it might be Wu that destroys me. They might be the ones that take us out. Ultimately, I mean, we don't have enough soldiers to even field anybody. That's how difficult expert is. It's like there's not even enough soldiers that you have compared to the AI. This guy's got 21,000. How many? What's his draft pool? He's got 1,000 left. All right, let's go to Wuling. Let's take Wuling first. I'm gonna let Sun Quan attack first. Is Gan Ning impulsive? Probably, right? He's steadfast. Oh, he's not impulsive. Okay. So like I said, you can have up to 5 units in a formation. And formations have way more depth in this game, so... I think I want Gan Ning on foot. And I want someone else leading the tower. Also, siege weapons are not complete dog shit in this game. Okay, so Huo Yun's gonna lead the tower. And I'm going to give I don't know, 8,000. Not that much. So the thing about formations in this game, right? Every formation has their stats. Unit damage, defense, movement, blah, blah, blah. But you can have 5 units, like I said, and you have ranks. So there's the front rank, the middle rank in the formation, and the back rank in every formation. The closer you are to the front lines, the higher the chance that you're going to be in the duel. So front ranks are usually the duel. So the risk is that you might get pulled into a duel, which means you could get killed, injured, lose the duel, cripple the unit. But there's also a higher chance of you triggering. So if you want to trigger your tactics, you want to be in the front. The middle is middling, 50-50. You're sacrificing your tactic activation for a little bit of protection. And in the back ranks, it's very rare that you get involved in duels, but it's also much more difficult to trigger tactics. Every officer is charging up their tactics in this game. So if you guys, Nobunaga's Ambition, Awakening, Iron Triangle even, the other Romance games, each game has a way of tracking, but in Romance 9, everything's hidden. So there is no tracker. There's no bar that you're following along that you're like, oh, next turn I'm going to use my tactic. There is nothing like that. You don't know when your tactics are going to trigger. You're trying to estimate how the simulation is going to play out, which is awesome. You can have the best laid plans and completely fuck them up in this game. Or sometimes things just don't go your way. You don't even have to fuck them up. It just doesn't go your way. So we're going to have Huojun on the front with Barrage. I'm going to tell you right now, Huanzong's probably going to shut this shit down. He's going to shut down our Barrage. But we have Confuse and Cajole in the back. That's important. These two are going to be very important. So they're going to lead the tower. And then we're going to have Gan Ning. Our heavy hitters are going to be on foot. Now, we could put them in wing, but one of my favorite formations in this game that I haven't seen since is Sniper. Sniper formation doesn't hit as hard as bows, like a straight-up wing formation does, but what it does do is it's easier to hit enemy officers. So with only the Sniper formation in this game, there's a high chance that on critical blows, you injure enemy officers. That's why it's called Sniper formation. And you notice that every formation has different ranks. So Sniper formation has 2 in the front, 1 in the middle, 2 guys in the back. Whereas Tower had 1 guy in the front, 2 in the middle. So each formation has different ranks set up. So we're going to go Sniper. And like I said, the reason I'm going to do this is to try to trigger a critical hit and injure Wei Yan and Huangzong. I don't know if we're going to get it, but it's a risk. We got to take it. There's a lot of really fun compositions where you just run a lot of sniper guys and you just keep injuring enemy officers. You just keep rolling for crits and you just keep wounding enemy generals. You just keep wounding them over and over and over again, and their health gets worse and worse, so their stats get lower and lower and lower. When it works, it's beautiful. But you don't do nearly as much damage. Okay, we need to give Yuan Cheng. Let's reward him. Oh, and Ma Liang. And can we draft yet? Let's draft. I know I found an item. What is the item I found? Book of Changes, Scriptures, plus 5 intelligence. Let's give this to Ma Liang. Where's he at? This will put up his intelligence to 89. I had no idea you valued me so highly. I am honored. Loyalty's up to 100. Let's make him our advisor. I hope my poor abilities will be of so... Are you serious, bro? Way better than Kai Ma. Kai Ma was our advisor? I didn't know that. The Kais, you know, with their tendrils in the Liu family during this time. Liu Biao has declared war on Han Swan. Here we go. Yuan Ti does not want to leave. I have no wish to change my leader. You may take your leave. Wow. Much out at Tong Gate? That's a tough one, Wolf's Heart. Much out at Tong Gate in this game is not like modern romance. That is really tough. We got an event. Wen Kang, please drive the ruffians back. We can fight the ruffians, but Wen Kang's got 7 leadership. We can pay them off. Let's just pay them off. Wen Kang was able to persuade the ruffians to stop their activities for 222 gold pieces. People's support of Liu Biao has increased. Alright, we're marching. 18,000 against 24. Gotta keep an eye on Liu Bei. Gotta be ready to support our good brother Liu Bei. Did I give Yuan Shang a rank? Alright, let's give Yuan Shang one of the highest rank that I could possibly give him in my force. Level 6 general. Okay. We demoted our son Liu Kui. Our sickly son Liu Kui. Okay. Let's do trade. I'm shocked that Sun Quan's not attacking me yet. I'm sure he will in a second. Alright, let's watch our tower go. This is tricky because if he deploys soldiers out of the gate and they engage the tower, it's gonna melt. And he is. Han Swan. Han Swan's coming out here to fight us? Who's holding the city? Huan Zhong? Okay, we'll focus on Han Swan then. Alright, I'm going to tell the tower to turn around. For 1 turn. So that Ganing's unit can get in front. I'm going to tell Ganing to target Han Swan's unit. We got to watch Wu because Wu might try to hit backdoor them now that we're attacking them. I got no reserves either, so that's it. If we can't take the city there, then that's it. We don't have anything else. The only other troops that we have are in Xianyang, and like I said, those are going to help out Liu Bei. In fact, we should build a camp. Does anybody have a bargain? Yep. Let's have Ma Liang. Ma Liang, Yuan Shang. This is basically going to be Yuan Shang's forward camp. I'll show you guys what that is in just a second. Let me put together the unit. I just don't think the confuse is gonna work. We don't have anybody smart enough to use that. Let's bring the bow guys. Yuan Shang's just very inflexible. That's my issue with him. He's very, very inflexible. He only has infantry stuff. And it just doesn't gel with anyone else. Okay, so in Romance 9, you can build structures, right? The thing is, how is this different than other romance games where you build structures? In this game, when you build structures, you can actually maintain a garrison inside the structures. So the structures are not independent of your soldiers. They also have different stats. Some structures give you tactics automatically. So for example, if we build a camp, very low defense, quick to build, quick and cheap. If you put a little bit more work, you build an outpost, a lot sturdier. The defense goes up to 500, and you get volley. So while you have a garrison and units come in range, you get to fire. You get a free volley against the enemy that's charging up and just going off. You can upgrade to a compound. You can upgrade to a compound, which gives you barrage even stronger. It also has towers, which increase the arrow range, so you can shoot really far. So you have different buildings that you can build in this game, and you maintain a garrison. And the strongest one is a fort, because, you know, catapults and all that, but that takes too long. We're going to build a compound. I forgot all about this. And if you look on the map here, you can see these little squares. See the squares that are highlighted? Here, here, here. We can build a camp anywhere in those spots. I think we're going to try to build a camp right here. At Bo Wang. Bo Wang Slope. I don't know that the AI is going to let us build it. Sometimes they'll send out units to intercept you, so you can't, so your builders can't build it. But we're still going to make the attempt. Alright, let's watch this battle down here. Liu Kong is terrible even here. Yeah, he's always been pretty bad. Alright, so we're going to start exchanging hits. Gan Ning has challenged Han Hao to a duel. It's over, bro. Oh no, what is that? That's gotta be my disc. I'm the renowned Gan Ning. I challenge you to fight a duel. I will be glad to fight you. Ready your weapon. Let's go, Gan Ning. Yeah, it's locking up on me. It's gotta be my disc. It's probably dirty. Easy. You're not worthy to be an opponent of mine. Is there no one stronger for me to battle? Oh, he drew out the commander? The great Han Xuan. Did you guys see that quote? 29 war. I'm going to do this my way. Is this a critical hit? Critical hit! Injured. It's over. That's it, Gan Ning. No more. No more, Gan Ning. Crippled their morale. What's their morale down to? 66? Han Xuan's been injured. Morale has gone down by a third. Thank God I called him down here. Sun Quan's on the march. Ah. Well, so much for that. Happy days were here and gone. They were here and now they're gone. So, in Romance 9, when you duel, right? If you have a high enough affinity and your general gets defeated, his buddy will jump in after the duel. And so the duels can go on and on, where it's like Liu Bei's in a duel, Zhang Fei interferes for him, Zhang Fei gets his ass kicked, Guan Yu interferes for him. You can just chain duels where people just keep jumping in on either side, and it can go back and forth until one side wins. It is awesome. There's also critical hits like you guys just saw. So you have strong hits, normal hits, strong hits. There's parries. There's the critical hits where you get that little clip where officers get injured. Like Han Xuan just got fucked up. What's his stats? His stats were already bad. -6 leadership, -18 strength. His health is heavy, which I think is dying. I think that's the worst health condition you can get. They both They're both heavy. Oh, they both got injured. This is the dead unit. Now's the time to press. Press the city. At least the nephew Liu Pan drove back Sun Fei on the water a few times. Yeah. Fa Mulan? Isn't she unlockable in one of the games? Does anybody know? Am I crazy, or did they put Fa Mulan in one of the romance games? Or am I thinking of something else? I feel like I've seen her in something. Maybe it wasn't Three Kingdoms. Build a forward position next to 100k tree. Yeah, that's what you do. That's how you have to do it. See? Here they come. I'm pretty sure that's for us. It's in guard formation, which is all attrition. There's Jiao Dun. Jiao Dun looks like a fucking pirate in this game. I thought he was a pirate, I think. When I first played this game, I was like, why does that guy look so like a pirate? And then I was like, is that the Dynasty Warriors guy? Because at the time, I think Dynasty Warriors 4 might have come out. I'm not sure if 4 was out yet. But I remember thinking, is this the Dynasty Warriors guy? Gotta be. What are his orders? Oh, you can't see orders on Expert. That's right. Orders are hidden on Expert. It's gotta be for us. Yeah, it's gotta be for me. So I've got to turn around. Because this is just a building unit. No problem. I'll turn around. At least he's got his waste this time. Sun Quan's attacking with 30,000 soldiers. Now, siege weapons are a little bit weaker. They're still weak. But in this game, they are balanced. So a siege tower, you can still lose in this game to a siege tower. Why? Because its defenses aren't shit. Because it's slow, but its defenses aren't shit. And it can trigger tactics against you. And they will do a lot of damage. So who else is in the formation? Bro, you got Tai Shi Ci's in here. Jiang Qin's here. He Kui is here. Lu Fan doesn't matter too much, but the top three do. So he's got his boy Tai Shi Ci. The youngest looking Tai Shi Ci. This is when Koei was still walking that line between... We want our guys to look like Dynasty Warriors characters. We want a little bit of overlap. But we also want historical accuracy. This is during this time period. It was weird. Like, you get a portrait like Jiao Dun, and you're like, I think I know who that is. But then you get a portrait like Tai Shi Ci. He just looks like a kid, like a straight up kid. And it's like, who is this guy? You know? It's weird during this time. I remember the reviews used to come out at GameStop. The reviews for all the romance games were always the same. They were like, it's very historical focused. If you like history, you're going to like this. If you don't like history, you're not going to like this. The romance games were always like a 7. Actually, the Dynasty Warriors games were always like a 6 or a 7, too. That used to drive me nuts, bro. You read these reviews and people are... Like, back in the day, it was like, oh, it's a button masher. You mash the button. You read that. As a Dynasty Warriors player, you read stuff like that, and you're like, what do you mean button mashing? Don't you guys combo? Don't you guys use your Musu attacks? Don't you block? Don't you use proper spacing? But no, the reviews were always the same. Button masher. Mashing buttons. We're probably going to lose Jiangxia. Nothing I can do. I don't even want to deploy. Because they have real killers on the field. Let's try guard formation. When all else fails, go full defense, guys. Full defense. Just attrition. Just try to wear them down. So guard formation has no front row. There's only a middle row and a back row. And it tells you right there, the effects box, more stable, easier to avoid condition changes. Troops are harder to hurt. So it literally tells you what it's supposed to do. Doesn't specialize in tactic activation, doesn't specialize in dealing damage. Defense goes up, higher chance that you won't lose morale, higher chance that you won't be disrupted with plots. That's it. Reduces injury. It also says reduces injury there. I love the formation system in this game, man. There's so much depth tied into it, okay? There's a real process of trying to figure out best formation for the best situation, and also risk versus reward, right? Maybe this is the best formation. But then again, over here, we have the most fun formation for the situation. So you're like, yeah, that's the best. But this could be insane over here. And you always have to... There's a back and forth there. What's efficient versus what's cool? You know what I mean? There's always that back and forth. Ma Teng has declared war on Cao Cao. He's going to get rolled too. Everybody's going to get rolled in time. Ma Teng usually has a very strong start, but once his forces are depleted... Jiao Dun's not withdrawing. He's still pushing. I don't know if that's because I'm still in the field, but we'll see when I go back. We need Gan Ning to keep him busy so we can bring the tower around and attack the city directly. We've been raided. We've lost some gold. Draw in Han Xuan's unit. Our barrage tactics will annihilate them all. We got a chain tactic, Lian. Whenever you use a tactic, if someone else chimes in, it's a chained hit. $2,400 damage. This is the last thing I was expecting here. Bro, what do you mean? It's Gan Ning. 2,400. This fire is no accident. It's part of the enemy's strategy. Why would you... Why are they fucking with my ports? Cao Cao has infiltrated our territory. They are attacking Jiangxia. Sun Quan's marching for Wuling Port. Is that Zhou Yu? It would be Zhou Yu. So, Cao Cao is now sending a tower as well. So we have 50,000 soldiers on the way. Jiao Dun is still moving. He's not turning around. So I basically have to choose who do I want to give the city to. I can try to stop one tower, but I can't stop them both. Somebody's going to get to the walls and just beat the hell out of the city. He's probably going to take the port. Because the port's in the way. He's the one who's going to get to the city. I'm going to redirect him towards Jiao Yuan. Jiao Yuan's probably going to destroy him in a single hit. 91 leadership, 92 war. Horsebow Master, yeah, he's gonna annihilate him. Really, we have no chance. Honestly, I'm gonna call somebody here and pull the garrison. Is that look at little Liu Kong, bro? I didn't even know he was in this game. I forgot he existed. Where's he at? Okay, when he gets there, I gotta look at him again. That's a literal child right there in the field of battle. 28,000. They're still marching. They're not turning around. That means they're going to go for the port. We can do the same. Liu Bei's probably going to lose the port. Let's do a ram ship. Can we afford a warship right now? No, we can't. Okay, let's do ram ship. Ram ship. And then let's do confuse. Actually, you know what? Keep cajole. Cajole lets you, when it does trigger, it'll let us steal. So I'm going to give him the order to attack Jiao Dun. We're going to wait 4 days. Before we start marching, he's going to take the port, and then we'll take the port right back. And maybe from there we can defend. And over here, we're just going to have to pack it up, because this is a loss. That's a straight loss. And I have nothing to stop Zhou Yu, so that's a disaster. Which means Jiangling is going to be threatened. Draft pool's emptied. Brace for impact, man. This is a very hard start. What's up, Nicholas? The Warrior games are what got you into the games? Sun Quan himself took the field. Yeah, he did. He's taking the field right now. Yeah, the reviews were depressing to read. I remember the reviews whenever an expansion came out, like Extreme Legends, the reviews would only get... The reviews for Dynasty Warriors wouldn't even get half a page. They got so bad, they would get like a paragraph, like this big. A little corner, that would be the review for Dynasty Warriors. 2,400. I mean, he only had 8,000, so it's already game for him. Barrage, let's go. Oh, I don't know if this is going to hit. It's Wang Zong up there. It hit? Gunning, you got me. I'll pay you back for this. Just join us, bro. We lost our port. Sun Quan's tower. That's fine. A migration? I don't know to where. We're out of places to run to. Look at that big ass fucking warship. I'm gonna need to try to build up relations with Liu Zhang so he doesn't attack us either. Liu Zhang's going to be closing in from behind, too. Look. Look, he's about to take Yong'an. Very, very quick. This game goes very, very quick. Okay, so it looks like we'll take Changsha. This guy's stuck out here. I'm gonna draw him back. Back to the city. Jiao Dun took the port. We're gonna try to take it back. Try. Running low on food. Yeah, expert's very difficult, man, because you're already on the back foot, and there's no time to build up an economy, so whatever you have, you just burn right through the reserves, you know? But yeah, let's look at Liu Kong. Liu Kong, 22 leadership, 22 war, 66 intelligence. That's a pretty smart 13-year-old. 66 intelligence. Does he know anything? He has volley. Arrow ship already. Everybody knows how to use a boat. In Jing, apparently. Bargaining and confuse. Second son of Liu Biao, who succeeded his father. He surrendered to Cao Cao and was appointed as lieutenant governor of Qing. However, he was killed by a vassal of Cao Cao on his way to Qing. Yeah, Cao Cao has him assassinated. Along with his mother, who advised surrender. Pretty ruthless. Cao Cao was basically like, yeah, he surrendered to me right now. But what if he grows up one day and he regrets this decision? And he decides to plot against me. I better just tidy that up, you know? And so he has the kid killed on way to his new position. I hope we have enough gas to take the city, man. Liu Kong is just a victim? Yeah, I'd say so. I think he's a victim of his mother and her family's scheming. Ultimately. He's too young to do anything else. 13. Huangzong has not shut anything down. I'm shocked. Oh, that's right. Han Suan's in charge of the city now. That's hurting. Now it's going to fall a lot faster because it's checking his leadership stat versus Huangzong's leadership stat. We'll get the city next turn. How we deal with the offender. Solved by Wild. 75 political. Successfully got rid of the dishonest official. Support has gone up. I want to start up a stage show around these parts. Would that be acceptable? Huan Chang. Agreed, demand money, or if just agree. We need the people's support. Oh, this is disgusting. Sun Quan and Cao Cao have both agreed that we cannot hold on to the city. They're both in agreement. They're like, this guy does not get to hold on to the city. Alright, pack up your bags. We're out of here. Let them kill each other for it. We have 10,000 soldiers. I'm going to try to get them. Liu Kong has confused, right? Oh, he has volley as well. We want confused, though. I'm going to pull the garrison. We're going to go up here and join the attack on the port. So they can take the city and fight amongst each other. What happened to our... Did we get misled? Our unit turned around. So we got hit with misled. Misled is one of the worst things in this game. When you get hit with misled, it literally makes you turn around and go back. And if you get spammed enough, if the AI hits you with misled and then they hit you with misled again, so you recover, and then you turn around again, and you recover, you turn around again, they can mislead you all the way back to your base. It's very rare, but certain factions, like Cao Cao, of course, like Cao Cao, can mislead you all the way back to your base. Because they have that many strategists. They have that much covert experience. They can just keep spamming that shit against you. It's bad because when you fight Cao Cao, you have to have a lot of contingencies in place. We'll just do quick. Just do quick because I want to use the boat. The main reason is just to use the boat here. Let's do a warship. Oh, we can't afford it. We got no money. Sell the little bit of food that I have. I don't have a lot of food. But I want that warship. Yuan Chang. Yep. Ma Liang. The same font that they use in Rise to Power? I think it's pretty close, yeah. I don't know if it's the same, but it's very, very close. I might be because I know by the time that Iron Triangle came out, they changed it. They completely changed it up around. Let's do 19,000. And also, does anybody have confused besides our boys there? There we go. Kai Mao's got confused. Drill the soldiers. Zhou Yu is definitely going to capture Wuling Port. That's okay. We're going to get Wei Yan and Huangzong, I hope. I say I hope because they could always say no. When I go to recruit them, they could always say, no thanks. 48,000, bro. It's bad. It's looking bad. Wuling Port has been lost. What about the city? Who's gonna get the city? Sun Quan took the city. Think of your families. They would be happy if you went along with our army. Is Guan Yu recruiting people right now? He just hit... Who did he hit with cajole? Oh, it was Han Suang City. Changsha. Oh, there it is. There's a sniper trigger. What is this? I won't stop fighting. Wei Yan's been injured. Not the best time to injure Wei Yan, but... Alright, we got Changsha. 2 good officers. Archers? Who are we shooting at? Oh, the army that we're... Okay, we're running away from the city, that's right. We're still in range of the city? Where are we? Oh, what? Why are you down here? He went out the wrong gate. He should have gone out the northern gate up here. He went out the southern gate, so now he can't get around the zone of command, so he's just going to get destroyed right there. Zhu Fei's caught between the garrison of Jiangxia shooting at us and Cao Cao's tower. So he's done. Poor Liu Kong. Oh well. We got another son. It's fine. Plenty more where that came from. Alright, recruit the prisoners. Wei Yan. Huangzong. No matter what else happens with those two in my force, I can at least have the talent to match Cao Cao. And Sun Quan. Both. But we have to keep them. Can't just recruit them, we have to keep them. We also got to get back to the city. Zhou Yu is probably going to march from the port. Alright, let's watch our big boat. Let's watch our warship go to work. Yeah, I think I was too slow. I had to be a little faster. I had prepared myself for my execution. I will gladly surrender. I have no choice, Honorable Liu Biao. I will strive to be of use to you. Let's go, Huangzong. The veteran. Confused, let's go. Your ruler only cares about forced labor. What fools would follow someone like that? Chain tactic. The confused chained into the tactics, so you can string tactics together. Oh, and Yuan Shang's joining in. All that for 27. You know what I mean? We don't have the best force. Should have been more, but we don't have the best people. Arrowgale, let's go. Every officer in your unit can trigger their tactic. So you can just go boom, boom, boom. One hit after another. Is Zhao done hitting us with taunt? Yep. Hit us with taunt. Ma Liang has mastered taunt tactics. Yeah, if your guy is strong enough, not strong enough, not strong enough, smart enough. If your guy is smart enough, he can learn the enemy's tactic when they use it. So Ma Liang, of course, 90 intelligence now. So if your guys can pick up tricks from watching the enemy use them. We're going to take the port, but I don't know about that fight down there. Invest in rice. This is just random RNG. Let's go 200. I'm sorry to inform you that your business was not successful. Great. So I just flushed down money down the drain. The chain tactics reminds you of Iron Triangle. Yeah, it's exactly like Iron Triangle, but you don't have the transparency to be able to see it. All you can do is try to set up the synergy, the formation with the tactics, with the officer experience, and the officer affinities. So, the formation, if it's favorable to the tactic will trigger. If the guy has good experience, higher chance that he'll use it. If he has other guys who also know the tactic that are good, higher chance of chaining. And if they get along, even higher chance of chaining. So there's all these little things that go into like, will this go off and will it trigger, yes or no? But it's exactly like Iron Triangle. It just, Romance 9 doesn't have that transparency where you can see it. In Iron Triangle, you can let the meter go up and it just point and click. Like, okay, this thrust into rally, into confuse. You can just choose point and click and it'll tell you the percentage and everything. In this game, it doesn't tell you the percentage. You can't keep track of when it's going to go off. It's just pure simulation, man. You just chain it together and you just plan it. The whole game is planning. We have to reward Wei Yan, right? Wei Yan is the one that worries me. I feel like he'll leave almost immediately if he can. So we're going to have to promote him. Both of them. Wang Zong, let's give him... Kai Zong's rank, that's easy. And let's give Wei Yan. The whole Kai family is holding down ranks. Right there. We already drilled. How many soldiers do we have coming back? We have no draft pool, but we have 6,000 soldiers that are wounded, that are recovering. So when it's all said and done, we'll have 20,000. So let's transport. 10,000 back up here. So I don't want to lose our second biggest city. I just came down here to get these guys, and that's it, really. We have to watch out for Liu Zhang. He's going to attack us eventually. Alright. Can we mislead Zhao Dun's unit? Or disrupt his formation? His intelligence is 64. Liu Biao can do it. There's no cause for concern. If we can mislead his unit, he'll fall back into the port, which is what we want. Because the port's taking a beating, but the foot soldiers are hitting our boats. And then we don't have any cash, so I'm just going to search. How's Ma Teng doing? He's attacking Chang'an, but he's not making any progress. At all. Sun Quan has declared war on Liu. What do you mean, bro? How? Liu Bei's all the way up here. Zhao Dun's still taunting us. That's fucking annoying. Ma Liang has seen through it. Oh, the counter, bro. Ma Liang learned the taunt, and now he shut it down. Think of your families. They would be happy if you went along with our plan. He stole soldiers. Ma Liang just stole 1,600 soldiers from Zhao Dun. That's awesome. He learned Zhao Dun's trick, and the very next turn, he shut it down. We're crushing them on the ocean. Now we can use Steel Ram. The Wei soldiers were dumb enough to get on the water. This is the triple chain. I forgot how dumb this animation was. Holy shit. 4,700. The boat animations are kind of ridiculous. Sun Quan going out of his way to aggro Liu Bei. Zhao Dun's got 1,100. Their formation is broken. They're confused. We should be able to capture this port. Sun Quan's captured Hefei. 10,000 on the way up there. We could probably capture all of southern Jing. Not that it's worth much. Not that it's worth much. Southern Jing at this point would be good for practice. Like, when you have rulers like this that are dead, like dead weight, the best thing to do is pick somebody that you like as a project and have them lead a unit toppling these rulers, taking these spots that are real easy, that are trivial. Have them take those spots so that you can get them XP and get their growths up so you can prepare them for real battles down the line. So, ideally, if I had the soldiers right now, I'd have Yuan Shang scoop up these southern districts, these other 3 southern districts, to get his leadership up, to get him experience, so that he'd be more effective in the bigger battles to come. But we don't have the soldiers for it, or the time. If I had the time... Where is he going, though? How is he going to attack Liu Bei? Like, where exactly? I guess the port? Is he going to march through the port? I don't know. It's weird. I've never seen Sun Quan march like this to attack Liu Bei. It's really fucking bizarre. Oh, shit. I fell behind with the chat. It wasn't moving on its own for some reason. Yeah, Wolf's Heart. Yeah, I agree. With the mob bros, you could deal so much more damage than you should be able to. They can hold their own. It's just capturing South cities. It's very difficult for the Liang forces. I don't think they have a lot of siege. And Ma Teng's force is so dumb that Cao Cao can just hit you with ploys and cripple you before you get to the castle. So you really have to make Ma Chao the pincer, which they did, the spearhead, I mean. They did use Ma Chao as the spearhead, but his unit's already gone. Only the towers left. Chang'an is actually very difficult to take in this game because of transport speed. So much stuff is faster in this game because of transport speed. The fact that Wei can get their soldiers to the front line right away, it just changes how everything plays. I think we're going to take the port. The problem is that when we take the port, we're going to be stuck in the port. And it's a shitty port. Oh, I don't know that I want this port anymore. I might just move out of it. Zoyu's capturing our ports down here. Oh my god, thank god my transport got through before he captured that. The little raft got past the security. Alright, we have to do something about Zoyu. What's the port's defense? What's it like? It's very low in this game. 300. We could probably break the port down. Let's go double ram. Double ram formation. Give me 6,000 soldiers. Way on. Does he have anyone else back here? 10,000? Okay, I can't be attacked from behind. Okay. I'm gonna go double ram here. We're just gonna take out Zoyu's little force that's running around on our back lines. Anybody have ploys? Confuse? Confuse is not gonna work on Zoyu. It's... Come on. Come on. Alright, double ram formation there. This dude's literally interrupting my supply chain now, at this point. We captured the port, but it's not worth it. It's not worth holding on to. We gotta get out of it. Kind of stuck. Let's get a ram ship and get the fuck back across. Let them take it back. We'll take it back after they take it back. I'd much rather fight for the port than have them keep pushing on and fight me personally, you know, like at my city. What the hell's this? What is this? Where is this? Why is this? March to Wuling Port. Okay, don't care about that. My boy escaped. He's in Hanjing. Are these guys fighting? Don't know. I don't know if you can check that. Yeah, I don't know if you can check other forces' diplomacy with other AI forces in this game. I feel like you have to just watch the map. With the ROTK games, I always got stuck putting everything into one siege, then getting backdoored by a neighboring force. Backdooring is a thing in all of the Kuwait games. It's just a risk that you take whenever you're playing a one-city start. Like, if you're playing a one-city start, like Anti-Dongzhuo Coalition, it's always a risk and a pain in the ass in the beginning. I don't even know that there's anything you can do about it, but wait for the enemy to leave so that you can backdoor them. That's like the beginner thing to do. Let the AI leave and you backdoor them so they don't backdoor you. Alright, we're already running back. Yeah, Sun Quan's gonna take Longzong Port. I think that's where Kong Ming is, right? Kong Ming's in Longzong. If Liu Bei hasn't found him yet. It's especially bad in Nobunaga's Ambition. The older the title, the worse the backdoor is. In those games, when you play like a one castle start, it can be a very quick trip to the game over screen. Even Iron Triangle. Iron Triangle's the same thing. You leave your castle and you're stuck fighting someone else and someone attacks you while you're gone. And sometimes it's just game over right there. Like, it's like, okay, that's it for that run. There's nothing that you can do sometimes. Especially, like, again, PS2 era games. The more modern games, there's stuff that you can do. You can say, hey, you know, time out, truce. You can fall back. You can you can slow down the enemy, like in the older games, because they're faster. Because these games are faster, the run's just over. It's literally just over. You take the risk. If you can't overcome the other city before they take yours, then that's it. It's kind of annoying. Cao Cao has declared war on Sun Quan, finally. I'm like, why aren't these guys killing each other? Sun Quan's all the way up here, next to Liu Bei. No love lost here. No love lost. Going out of his way to take Longzong. Wei Yan's unit has been deceived. So you see that little purple cloud? I hate that purple cloud. That means your unit's been deceived. So while they have this, they're going to start running back until it leaves. Takes about a turn for it to leave. Gongsun Kang has been annihilated. I wonder if we can get our brother. Maybe we can get Yuangzi. So sometimes it's... My personal approach is to try to spread your units out. Not... This game is very anti-stacking. Okay, it's very anti-stacking. You want a lot of little units. You want to learn how to play multiple fronts all the time. And that includes your units because of stuff like this. So I break it up into 2 units for this reason. He targets one, the other guy's making progress. The fact is the enemy's got to double down if they want to stop my attack. If you stack everything in one, if you put all your eggs in one basket and I get hit with misled, then I'm not doing anything. So it's important to, you know, spread your units out. Okay, he's just garrisoning. Sun Quan took Longzong Port, which is really stupid. Because I'm going to steal it back. Yuan Sheng's got Ram. I know that. We just went over that earlier. Again, I'm going to double. If you have a port that's very, very close to you, or a city that's very close to you like this, you want to double up on the siege, because you can get double damage. And so what ends up happening is that you take the port before the AI has a chance to react. It's Blitzkrieg. It's basically Blitzkrieg. You hit them with so much demolish in one turn that there's nothing that they can do. They can't recover fast enough. Before they even give their orders, the thing's already falling. You know what? Give me sniper. There's a chance we'll shoot Sun Quan, right? There is a chance. So give me sniper. But yeah, whenever the enemy takes a port like this is almost in any game. In any game. Somebody takes a small structure next to your main producing pipeline to your big city. And if there's a defense, if the game works with defense ratings and blah, 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 you want to spam a couple of siege weapons. Age of Empires. Great example. Age of Empires. Spam a bunch of units that are good at destroying buildings. Because you're so close, you'll be able to burst the other guy down before he can react to it. That's the idea. It's risky, because if it doesn't work, let's say he's able to get a unit out or something, then you're dead. But again, it's better to have to go big on offense than to sit around and wait to die. If you're not attacking, you're dying. Look at this shit. Attack Jiangxia. Alright, he's not attacking me, so I don't care. Have at it, I say. Imagine if we captured Zhao Dun. It could happen. We could capture Sun Quan right now. Is that the volley? Are we gonna snipe him? Could happen, bro. We're in sniper formation. Come on. Oh, he shut us down. Countered. Whenever you hear that pshing and you see that graphic, it means your tactic has been shut down. It means the other guy has more experience than you. So he shut it down. Zengyun's war went up by 1. Got him that time. A formidable enemy, that's right. What's up, Adam? Rise of Power was kind of hard. Was it? I don't remember Rise of Power being difficult. What's up, Lucretia? Is there duels? Yeah, there's duels. Your Tactics Ogre copy is going to arrive tomorrow, Adam. Awesome, dude. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be streaming Tactics Ogre. Probably around 9 o'clock again. I should be home early tomorrow. And I don't know, I was thinking of doing a Halloween. Well, not a Halloween, a pre-Halloween. Thursday night. A pre-Halloween stream Thursday night, but I'm not sure what game I would play. Like, I don't have a lot of good horror stuff on my PlayStation. Most of it's on my Xbox. So might just skip it. I don't know if this is enough to take that. We're gonna see. I think I'm gonna send a rescue and see, hope that it procs. So a rescue sends 3,000 soldiers to your unit on the front lines. It is super powerful. The risk is that some of your units can desert. So you're pulling 3,000 soldiers from your back line. This is the reinforced command from Romance 14. Romance 14 eliminates all the RNG. There's no RNG. You pay 900. You pay 900 gold. You send 3,000 soldiers from your city to the target unit. Romance 9 has RNG. You use the command. You send the 3,000, and then depending on the guy's leadership, Huang Zhu in this case, there's a chance that all 3,000 will make it there, or a bunch of your soldiers will desert and only part of the unit makes it there. So there's RNG in this game when you rescue. You can't just spam and keep reinforcing a unit, because some of the soldiers will start to desert and you'll start to get diminishing returns. And because you have a draft pool in this game, every soldier is precious. Every soldier is precious in this game. So you have to wait until next season to get more soldiers, which is brutal. I think I think Nobunaga's Ambition Iron Triangle is probably the only other game I can think of where getting soldiers is very, very painful. Because it's almost the same in Iron Triangle. Darkest Dungeon? I'm thinking if I did it, I'd probably do... I have Resident Evil 2 Remake, so I'd probably either do that or Evil Within. I haven't played Evil Within in a while. I've been meaning to play that. That is such a weak attack. 700. That is pathetically low. Your commander is just a reckless brute. You'll be no match for us. Yuan Chang taunting Sun Quan. Is he running away? Zengyun's running away. Our reinforcements didn't make it. Only 700 soldiers made it out of the 3,000 that I sent. You see what I mean about RNG and fucking you over? Less than half of the soldiers made it to the unit. Yes. Ma Liang convincing their soldiers to come over to our side. There we go. We stole 1,000. Okay, that rescue doesn't look that bad. Thanks to Ma Liang. What is Liu Bei? Liu Bei's sending a tower towards Chang'an. So Liu Bei's dying. He's done. He's gonna send all his soldiers. That's a death march. And he's leaving no defense for his city. So that's it for Liu Bei. I can't even get to him even if I wanted to. I have 2 different factions to fight through to even reinforce the city. So that's it for him. We still haven't taken this. Send Huangzu. Give him a ram ship. We gotta get Zhou Yu out of there. Zhou Yu's just raiding our back lines right now. I don't even want Han Xuan. Can I just execute him? Yeah. The esteemed Liu Biao desires your execution. Honorable Han Xuan. You can get rid of the honorable part. Arrgh! You have any last words? Yeah, I have a... Arrgh! I thought it was a beheading. Is his head rolling around on the floor screaming? Now that's spooky. I love that you can just execute at will in this game. Execute at will. Alright, keep searching. We're broke. Have my boy train the troops up there. Cao Cao's going all out. How many soldiers does he have? Does he have 500,000? 500,000 soldiers for Cao Cao. 200,000 available to be drafted. Is anybody even in second place? Sun Quan's got 160,000. Liu Zhang's got 120,000. That's it. We are I mean, he's got more than everyone else put together, times 2. Times 2. Doing a Yan Baiyu run? It's just boring, bro. Are you shitting me? Yuan Shang just peaced out. He just peaced out. He switched sides. He joined Sun Quan and packed up the ram and joined Sun Quan's army. I lost my unit. I lost my ram unit. He took my 4,000 soldiers with him. Wow. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. That was... He took my soldiers with him. He switched sides in battle. This is like Braveheart. Remember when the, I forgot what faction it was, but remember when the English get the, that faction to charge in and fight Wallace's crew? And they're running in to charge? And they stop at the last minute and they start joking around and shaking hands and then they unite to turn and fight the English? That's what happened. Yuan Shang just switched sides joined Sun Quan. They just merrily, all merrily, took my ram, my 600 gold ram, took my soldiers. That is so horrible. I'm just in disbelief, man. I just can't. You don't just lose your officer in this game, you lose the whole unit because it's the commander. So the soldiers are gone, the unit type, whatever money, it's all gone. And they went over to Sun Quan's side. That was so terrible. I love it, man. I love it. So good. Alright, we took Gongan. Zoyu's been kicked out, right? We didn't capture Zoyu because I would have gotten a prompt, I think, right? Yeah. Where's Guangxi at? Yuan Shang, you're a fucking punk. Where's your brother? Maybe your brother's not a punk. I don't see him here. He must be in jail. Cao Cao must have him in jail. Alright. It's okay. I'm still gonna take it. You know what? I have an idea. Oh, was he the only one that had siege? He's the only one who knew how to use the ram. He has left the mountain and he took the secrets of fire with him. All right, we need somebody. Somebody else has got no ram. Nobody else. I gotta wait till next turn. I don't have time to wait. I don't have time to wait. What do I do here? I can't do anything. I have to wait. Wow, Yuan Shang's betrayal really put me in a spot. That is miserable. Miserable stuff. That's the kind of stuff that I miss, man. I miss that shit. You know? Guy doesn't just betray you. The whole fucking unit betrays you. Horrendous. The Irish. It was the Irish. Okay, yeah, okay. Saren's army got turned away for a split second. Yeah, they're more A, they're not really S. Yeah, they're more A, they're not really S. Gotta love romance loyalty. Yeah, dude. That was brutal. That was brutal. He took all 4,000 soldiers. I don't have any soldiers to spare, so that especially hurt. Maybe for Patreon run, but I'd like to see you try the R14 run with the low stat club and that fictional start. Jiao Mao? Is that the one you're talking about? Where the text is, I have literally no idea what we can do. Something like that. Like the flavor text for him says, I honestly have no idea what we should do. I think that's what his text was. So the only other people that know are Wei Yan and Gan Ning. I call Gan Ning up here. Surely Gan Ning won't betray us. You know, I gotta fire some people, bro. Some of you guys are holding ranks that we can't afford to pay out. You know what I mean? Let me look here. These guys, okay, Fuxu and Xianliang are both level 8 ministers. Don't need them to hold that spot. Yeah, they can be unhappy all they want. How do you think I feel? We're about to lose our window to attack the southern land, but the rest of the southern land. But I have so many other fires here. Make no mistake, if I can hold on to Jianling, if I can let Xianyang just sit here and build up, I can still field armies. As long as you can field armies in this game, you can come back from almost anything. It's crazy. As long as your cities are not touched. But if in this game, you can be economically ruined. Like, I don't even think the newer games really have that as a viable thing. I know 10 did. I know Romance 11 did. Iron Triangle, definitely. You can be crippled. I don't know about Rise to Power. But in Romance 9, you can be ruined, like, financially through your economy, where you just can't do anything. You cannot come back. Like, it's just game over. Alright, so we gotta wait for Gan Ning. He's the only person who knows how to use a ram besides Wei Yan. Let's see if we can help Liu Bei by misleading Cao Ren's unit. You can target units on the map. As long as they're close to you, you can target them with plots damn near anywhere. Alright, we'll try to mislead Cao Ren's unit. Help out Liu Bei. It's the only help I can give him. I don't know why he's sending a tower all the way up there, man. Sometimes the AI, I mean, it's AI. What are you going to do? Zhao Fan has declared war on me. What? Are you serious, bro? Okay. Zhao Fan, huh? He's in sniper formation. Ooh. Hey, it worked. We misled him. Buying time for Liu Bei. The Zhanglu army has accepted Cao Cao's demand for surrender. I mean, bro, just like that? Just like that? Liu Zhang was attacking. Wow, Cao Cao stole the city out from under Liu Zhang. Liu Zhang was going all out on Han Zong. Urgent communication. Zhao Fan is... I know Zhao Fan's marching towards us. I'm not worried about it. Must be nice to beat Cao Cao, huh? You can just demand surrender. Here's Liu Zhang bringing up the siege weapons, the soldiers. Cao Cao's just got to write a letter. He's winning wars with quills. Alright. Gan Ning? Where's Gan Ning at? He's not here yet. Oh, no Gan Ning. That is running low on gold. Nothing to do. Just completely broke, waiting for Gan Ning to come back. October's next turn, so that'll be the start of the next season. Zhao Fan's marching to attack us, which is bizarre. Send Wei Yan out there. Let's put Wei Yan, in mallet formation so he can trigger a duel. Wei Yan will just run these guys over. One single duel. Probably kill him. Let's get the rest of the garrison up here. Heifei's under attack, but he lost Shoshun. But it doesn't matter because he has 500,000 soldiers. Doesn't matter. A strongly worded letter, yeah. Yeah, this is the beginning of the end for Liu Bei. Ma Teng is marching again against Chang'an. So Liu Bei is attacking from the south. Ma Teng is attacking from the north against Chang'an, but it's still not enough. It's nowhere near enough. Fun little gold, okay. Let's take this. I think my character, I think Liu Biao is about to die. Ma Liang just said something about having a bad omen or something. I didn't read it. All right, we want cajole spam so that we can steal his soldiers, because soldiers are what I need right now. So. I don't even need... I only want Gan Ning here for the ram... access to the ram formation, but his tactic doesn't matter too much. I'm doing this wrong. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got 3 people with cajole. 1, 2, 3. You want high intelligence going lower and lower so that they chain. And then we've got confuse on the front. Highest chance to trigger. We gotta bring down this port quick, because I got no troops. Once Liu Bei falls, then it's gonna be us. Then it's gonna be our turn. I'm kind of surprised that my income is so good. Because that's really good income. I should call Li Yan up here. Just leave Huang Zong. Huang Zong can probably shut down the sniper stuff. Anyway, I'm surprised my income is so good, but I'm still burning through it in one season. 6,000 is pretty good. Barrage already? I'm surprised they're already there. Guanzong, shut it down. Yep. That's it. It's our turn next. We'll teach you a lesson. Guangzong, shutting down those bow tactics. Teach you a thing or two about a thing or two. Hurry up, Wei Yan. They're losing a lot of soldiers. Zhao Fan's leadership is terrible. It's got to be like 30. He already lost half his troops. What's this guy's leadership? 18 leadership. Horrendous. Let's see if we can mislead this guy's unit back here. Can anybody do it? You can. Alright, drill. Are we gonna take this port? Along with Sun Quan's head? And Yuan Shang's head. Think of your families. They would be happy if you went along with our army. Yeah, steal the soldiers. 1,000 more for us. Confuse, yes. Barrage. Well, we didn't need it, but we'll take it. Ganing's like, I don't care. Oh. There's an arrow here with your name on it. Oh, he shot Yuan Chang. That's what you get. Traitor. There's an arrow here with your name on it, traitor. There's an executioner's block waiting for you, too. Charge, baby. Now that's a charge. Is Zhao Fan done? Is he dead? He can't have any more soldiers after that. 1900. Retreat. Okay, he's running away. We captured Longzong. Did we capture Sun Kuian? Did we capture Yuan Shang? What about the traitor? What's the status of the traitors? Gan Ning putting that arrow, bro. Shooting Yuan Shang with that arrow. That was so good. How should we deal with Zhao Fang? We captured Zhao Fang. I guess put him out of his misery, man. Don't. The ruler Zhao Fan has died. See you later. Bao Long has taken over. We didn't capture Sun Kuian. He got away. I know Sun Kuian doesn't have a mount. He dies all the time. Yuan Shang got away too. Fucker. He's injured. Light injury. Yeah, he's just got his, the Ancestral Sword and the Art of War. Okay, hurry. We march to save. Do I have to go? Does Liu Biao need to go? I don't think so. Does this email pertain to me particularly, or can I skip it? We need to mislead Cao Ren. We're gonna mislead Cao Ren's unit. We're gonna charge at this other port. I don't know if we can take it, or we're gonna try to get to Liu Bei. We're gonna try to save him. I could go this way. It's gonna take too long. We're just not gonna make it. We have to go through the enemy army. Gan Ning in the front. All in to save Liu Bei. That was such a waste. I didn't know I had no soldiers there. That was a huge waste. Let's try to mislead again. Because you can stack commands on top of each other. So I can just spam out 5 people to try to mislead a single unit. Alright, so we got 2 people trying to mislead Cao Ren. Zhang Lu surrendering without a fight. Sad. Sad stuff. Just garrison there. Drill the troops. Gan Ning proving he's a badass. Yeah, I agree. Dude, that shot was epic. That fucking shot was epic. Are they gonna fight us on the water again? You're not good at this way. Cao Cao himself? Oh, but he's got a mount. I can't capture Cao Cao. Yeah, I don't think I can capture Cao Cao. I think he's still got his mounts. Cao Cao, 99 leadership, 72 war, 92 intelligence, 96 political. Yeah, he still has storm. Retreat is assured. Sword of Heavens and Mengde. The book that he ended up burning after, what's his name? Made fun of him. Keep trying to mislead Cao Ren. Leadership. Well, I don't think we can disrupt his formation because his leadership stat is what it checks. And Cao Ren's leadership is actually high, so there's two main tools you can use against units. You can try to mislead them, which is an intelligence check. Your officer's intelligence versus the commanding officer's intelligence, or disruption, which breaks up the formation so that they're not effective. They don't deal any damage. Well, they do deal damage, but it's reduced and they can't trigger tactics. But disrupt checks commander leadership, so if the guy's a good leader, disrupting is way more difficult. We captured Huanggai Taishi Heng. Is that Taishi Ci's kid? Probably. Chen Yi from Baolong and Lu Fan. We should just execute all of them. Well, let's seize. Oh, let's take Huanggai's item. That's right. He's in jail, right? I'll take that. To think I, the great Huanggai, would suffer such humiliation. Give me that steel flail, boy. Give me that steel flail. Be thankful you haven't lost your head yet. This steel flail's for winners. Winners like Wei Yan. Wei Yan, who single-handedly captured Zhao Fan. To think that I, the great Huanggai, would suffer such a... Yeah. Put the steel flail in the bag, Huanggai. Just put the steel flail in the bag. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you. Steel ram, let's go. Against Cao Cao himself. Zhao Fan's the one who tried to bribe, what's her name? He tried to pawn off, was it his aunt or something on Zhao Yun? Something like that. You underestimate me, I'll never surrender. Or you just got everyone killed. Cao Cao has seen through the confuse. Of course he has. Troops of the Cao Cao army. We can end your suffering. Live in comfort with our army. Cao Cao has seen through it. Oh my god. No ploys work against Cao Cao? Do any ploys work against this guy? Now he's hitting us with arrow rain. Gan Ning, please shut this shit down. Oh, it's a chained arrow rain. Zhao Dun's joining in on it too. Shut it down, Gan Ning. Come on. Calm down, Liu Biao. Calm down. Liu Biao's like, we need reinforcements. He's already spazzing. Bro, Calm down. We're doing fine. We're doing okay. That port's about to fall. Xiaoku port has surrendered to Cao Cao's army? Oh, that port. Okay, I thought that was my port. That was Sun Quan's port. Why do I care about that? That don't matter to me. Speaking of Sun Quan, how's he doing? How you doing, Chief? You lost Hefei. Only 7,000. Looking a little thin there. Looking a little thin up top. I think we need to go after Cao Cao's unit. Forget about the port. Right? If I leave his unit out there, he's just going to attack me as soon as I take the port. And I can't use any tactics inside of a port. How's Liu Bei doing? Liu Bei's weathering the storm. Ma Teng is... Ma Teng took the city? He took Chang'an? Holy shit. It wasn't all for nothing. He took Chang'an. At least for now. Can he hold it? Probably not. 30,000... I think Cao Cao sent out too many soldiers. There wasn't enough of a garrison. These soldiers were fighting Liu Bei. So Liu Bei drew him out. And then Ma Teng got him. Took the city. Liu Bei, you may survive this yet. Not without us, though. I'm not even going to try to deceive Cao Cao's unit, since we can't even hit him on the field. We can't hit him with anything. Tried Confuse. Tried Cajole. Nothing. Okay. Oh, man, my back's getting fucking... locked in place. Whew. Need a new chair. I think I don't know if those... I see these people, like the streamers, they have these Twitch chairs and shit like that. I don't know if those things are good, man. But they are expensive, you know? And I really don't want to spend money on like a fancy chair if it's not actually going to do the job. You know what I'm saying? Some of those chairs are pricey. Getting old, bro? What do you mean? Me? I'm in my prime. I'm in my prime, brother. Why are we still targeting the port? I thought I told you guys to target Cao Cao. Port doesn't matter too much. We have the port. Oh, we hit him. The mislead worked. He's falling back. Liu Bei can breathe. Liu Biao can't confuse anybody right now. Very sad. Look out, Liu Biao. Soon you will bear the brunt of our arrow rain tactics. This is the last thing I was expecting. What do you mean it's Cao Cao? What do you mean? You weren't expecting bullshit? We're still targeting the port. Will you guys forget about the port? Now we're defending the port. Bad idea to take the port. Who shut it down? Ganning shut down the arrow rain? Damn. Ganning countering Zhao Dun. Envoy from Sun Quan. What does he want? Oh, he wants us to release whoever. I'm here today to pass on the words of my leader, Sun Quan. What possible reason could bring you here? Did you come to say you were going to attack again? I request the release of Huang Gai. Will you give us the sword? The outcome will be judged by fate. Alright, let's go for it. I do believe I'm being taken for a fool. I simply cannot accept such terms. It's a sword, bro. It's a thing. Okay. Your choice. Alright, we gotta get out of this port. This port is a ruin. There's no way we can defend it. Try to fall... Try to fall back. Back to Longzong. Liu Bei got an opportunity to breathe thanks to us. He's still alive somehow. I don't fucking know how, but he is. Thanks to Ma Tang taking Chang'an. He's not gonna hold Chang'an, but at least he took it. The fucking city's falling apart. Look at it. A smoldering ruin. Alright. Call Huangzong up here. Let's get the big guns up here. Leave Wei Yan down there for now, but let's call Huangzong up here next. It's starting to look like Liu Bei might survive, which is crazy. He only had 20,000 soldiers. Recommend office chairs? Okay, I'll look into it. Yeah, I need something, because, I mean, once I get over the 2-hour mark, man, start to get that fucking stiffness. Call it even. Call it even for now, Cao Cao. You took a port. I took a port. We'll call it a draw. Liu Zhang is on the way to attack us. Exactly what I was describing. I told you. This guy was going to attack us. Why don't you attack fucking Hang Zhong? You know this guy stole it from you. Go up there, leave me alone. Alright. It's only a tower. Who's leading it? Is it Zhang Ren? It's Yan Yan. That's almost as bad. Oh, with Fa Zeng as the advisor. It's only veteran General Yan Yan with Fa Zeng. 95 intelligence, 81 leadership, 82 war, and a shitload of bow tactics. In an arrow formation, a siege tower. Almost 500 bow XP. Almost as skilled as Huangzong. What did I call Huangzong to? Here? Alright, I'm gonna have to shift my soldiers over. Transport. Thank God transport doesn't take 45 minutes of game time. I can get the transport over there right away. Trader trust. Or nothing. Let's just save the cash. Let me just save the cash, man. Just search. Is there any spots here where there's something? No? Okay. Yeah, I think Liu Biao is gonna die in 3 turns. 208. I think 208 is death deer, right? Morale's below 50. What's it at right now? 33. Liu Bei, please use this opportunity to, I don't know, do something. Anything, for God's sakes. I need a moment to rest before I can take this port. If I can take the port, the plan is to take the port, build a camp, and then I can maintain a garrison in that fucking camp and fight on the front lines. So that way he's got to get through me before he can get to Liu Bei. But we need to get through this damn port, and I need to build the staging ground. We need to build it right here. And then I can just concentrate soldiers here and just fight. And just try to keep Liu Bei in the game. We should also search Longzong to see if we can find Kong Ming. Might be there. Yeah, they're nuked the soldiers. It's so insane when you look at it. It's absolutely insane that they'll sit there and nuke the soldiers. Li Jian is taking heavy injuries. Wow, he couldn't beat the thugs? That's embarrassing. Li Zheng's marked us for death. Yeah, it's game over, bro. Whatever are we gonna do? Do I not have more soldiers than this? Is this all I have is 8,000? I need more troops. Can't do shit with that. What's our draft pool look like? I know I haven't drafted that often. 3,000 soldiers there.